Hi, welcome to Victor Growth. My name is Vijay Sir. In this class, we are discussing about a very important component called NAMASTE Scheme by the Government of India. Let us get into it. So, NAMASTE Scheme is going to transform India's sanitation ecosystem. This is a very important keyword. See, whenever you learn something, you should collect at least 5 important keywords that is essential for the preparation. So, here, the moment I say NAMASTE Scheme, you should remember sanitation ecosystem, that is collection of waste, then the toilet, okay, and then you talk about this one, recycling, sewages, pollution, everything comes under this. Okay, so what are we doing? First of all, we are enumerating, that is how many number of people actually involved in the sanitation, that we are collecting the data, that is enumerating, then empowering them, mechanizing the workforce, very important. Even now we have some places in the country, okay, we have manual scavenging. That means the humans are cleaning the human waste, okay, not by themselves, somebody else, okay, and that is where we are talking about manual scavenging should be removed, and we should have mechanization and cleaning of gutters, getting into the manhole. All this can be mechanized. That is what mechanization is very important. Okay, so please write down this: enumerating, empowering, and mechanizing is the concept of NAMASTE Scheme. Okay, and thereby we are improving the dignity of this people. Okay, the people who are involved in this, okay, you might have seen a lot of movies have come. Okay, there will be no dignity for them. They will be discriminated. They will be ill-treated. So we need to protect their dignity, which is also one of the fundamental right. Give them proper safety, security for the sanitation workers. Please write down everything. This can be used. May not be a prelims question directly, but if at all possible it is. NAMASTE Scheme, which are the following statements are wrong or right, possible question is there. But in the mains level, particularly in the social justice, you can use this. Okay, so dignity, safety, and security of sanitation workers. Okay, the mission is to achieve zero fatalities. That means the death happening because of the death happening to the sanitation workers because they are involved in inside the gutter, they are inside the manhole, under the some pipe. So thereby we have to achieve zero fatalities. Eliminate manual hazardous cleaning through NAMASTE Scheme. So NAMASTE Scheme is you have to talk about sanitation, their dignity, their safety, their security, and zero fatalities. Okay, this I told you. Okay, and we are going to invest. Government is investing around 350 crore. We are investing till 2023 to 26. Okay, and what are things we are covering in this? Okay, sewer, septic tank workers. Okay, remember septic tank workers. Okay, waste pickers, and this will be implemented across all the urban local bodies. Around 4,800 urban local bodies we are going to implement. Okay, so it covers, the scope is more. Okay, we talk about septic tankers, we talk about waste pickers, all this we are going to do. And look at this, 1.3 lakh workers across the country are getting enumerated. So that is a data available. Okay, who are the people who are involved in this? Okay, now 1.5 lakh total people are there who are in the waste pickers as of January 2024. Okay, now this is the first time the government enumerated or quantifies actual. See, these are informal sectors. How many people are working in service sector? That is quantifiable, that is measured properly. But how many people are involved in the waste picking, which is the informal sector? That is not easy. But however, government has enumerated this, collected the data. Now we have a measurable quantity that 1.52 lakh people are involved in the waste picking. Okay, and they have been verified. Most of them have been verified. Okay, KYC norms have been spanning upon states and union territory. A formal recognition, please write down this word. Okay, formal recognition. They will be given a proper identity card. This is what you do. This is what the work you do. Okay, so formal recognition will be given so that they can collect and recover and recycle the solid waste. So recycle, we'll talk about this one clipping coming. Circular economy. Okay, please note down. These are the important watchword. I think we talked about, when we talk about budget, I talked about orange economy. Now I'm talking about the circular economy. Okay, so circular economy, recycle, very important. Okay. Now look at this. It's not just about the sanitation worker. It is an important social justice imperative. Why it is social justice imperative? 84.5% of the workers involved in this sector belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and the OBCs. Thereby, the general category people are less in this. Thereby, you are empowering these people. You are bringing a social upliftment in the society. Okay. So thereby, look at this. Almost 60% from scheduled caste, and you have 13% from OBC, 10% from scheduled tribe people. Okay, so that is why this is important for our syllabus. Social justice component is there. Okay, because uplifting is a social upliftment. Okay, so Namaste scheme is not just a sanitation infrastructure project. Please write down this point. Namaste is not just a sanitation infrastructure project. It is targeted intervention. This intervention word is very important. Government will intervene. Okay, it is a welfare state. It's a welfare state. We will not simply sit as a laissez-faire state. They are poor, let them be poor. No, government will intervene. Okay, the intervention word you have to use in the interview when you are speaking what the government will do or what you will do. You have to say, I will intervene. Okay, a positive intervention has to be done. Intervention for social upliftment. And India's mostly marginalized groups, that is SC, ST and OBCs. Okay, so social upliftment. Most of people are from the so-called the lower caste. Okay. Now there are certain variation in this trend also. If you look at Goa and Delhi, okay, general category people are outnumbering the other people. Understood. Likewise, if you go to West Bengal also, this category is 42.4% workforce is general category. Okay, so these are certain exceptions are there. Overall trend or the entire India, if you look at 84.5% of the people involved in this sanitation are belonging to SC, ST and OBC together. That is why we are improving these people livelihood. We are doing a social upliftment. Clear? Okay. Now look at this gender landscape. Okay, this is one of the sector where is we can say gender balanced profession. Look at this, and 48% people are women and 51% is men in the waste picking. Waste picking. I don't know whether you have seen one of the reel. The people that's real. I'm not saying anything wrong to anybody. Don't take it personally. I saw a reel when two children are bunking the class. They are escaping from the class. Okay, and the transformation happens. They are picking the waste. So one is a boy, one is a girl. Okay, so those are balanced, gender balanced waste picking. Okay, almost 50-50, almost 50-50. Okay, but when it comes to the septic workers, septic tank workers, the cleaning of human waste from your septic tank, it is almost a male dominated. 95% is a male dominated. Okay, because there's a driving involved, your pumping and all is there. Okay, so this kind of information you can use in your writing, or when you are using in the interview level, you can speak about this. Okay. Now coming to the Namaste framework, Namaste scheme. Okay, they're talking about dignity, they're talking about safety. I already told you. Okay, and we are also giving them social security. This word is very important. Social security. See, formal sectors we have a social security. We have PF, we have health insurance, we have pensions, or kind of pensions we have got. But the informal sector, we do not have any kind of social security like health insurance. So government is bringing Ayushman Bharat, PMJAY, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, insurance coverage. Like this coverage you can have 5 lakh. If you have not learned this, no problem. 5 lakh per family per year. Per family per year we can use for health treatment. So that is allowed. A capital upfront, or I told 350 crore they are going to spend. Skill. This sanitation also needs a skill development. It's not like come and pick this one. No, there's a sanitation also, skilled upgradation, because particular safety involved in this. Training will be given, certification will be given, and a formal identity card will be given. Okay, so these are the components of one short blueprint of Namaste scheme. Okay, please note down this. And this PPT you want, we have opened up new Telegram channel. Just you can search Victor Growth. Okay, IAS. Okay, Victor Growth IAS in the Telegram channel, or the link for that will be in the description. Please follow that. The presentation I will be adding in that. Okay, so please be a part of this community. Okay, we'll learn and we'll succeed together. Okay, now look at this. Eliminating direct contact. I told you manual scavenging is there. Okay, that is actually against the dignity. Against the dignity of the. See, once upon a time there were community who were only job was this and they were discriminated. Now we can't say like that. Okay, everybody is equal. Okay, so we want to eliminate the direct contact, shift to mechanization, and thereby, please note down this point. This one I liked it personally very much. Okay, sanitation plus entrepreneurs, Sanipreneurs. Okay, very good. No, sanitation and entrepreneurs. Okay, so you can start your own business. Now I think in urban area we have this. If you are in Tamil Nadu, in Trichy, I have seen Garibaldi. Garibaldi is very famous sanitation tanks, lot of septic tanks I've seen them running in the road. Okay, so like this, you can start your business for the sanitation. So, okay, Sanipreneurs, sanitation plus entrepreneurs. So we want to remove the entire manual scavenging. Okay, and thereby we can reduce the mortality. Okay, so what happens in hazardous manual cleaning? Okay, people die. People die, particularly when you enter that manhole and enter into that gutter. There's a methane accumulation will be there. That is coming. You inhale, you will die. Okay, so mortality rate is high. Social stigma is there. Okay, social stigma is there. Okay, like particularly the children, their father is a person who is cleaning the gutter. Okay, then maybe ill-treated. I'm not saying they will be, maybe ill-treated. Okay, so social stigma, unregulated. Now we are getting the Namaste intervention. We are going to do a mechanized ecosystem. We are going to pump or pull. Okay, use this mechanism. Look at this. This can be used for getting to the manhole, and this can be used for pulling or sucking the this one waste. Okay, and we have a scheme. Okay, Swachhata Udyami Yojana. Write down this word, Swachhata Udyami Yojana. For buying the equipments, government will give subsidy. Government will give subsidy. Okay, and strengthening emergency response sanitation units will be there. Okay, so Namaste scheme is a positive intervention for uplifting the sanitation workers. Okay, integrating with circular economy. Okay, we have an orange economy. What is orange economy? Content related. Okay, we have blue economy, marine related. Now it's circular economy. That means whatever we are utilizing, don't throw it as a waste. Try to recycle it. Try to recycle. So recycling is what the one important watchword or keyword for circular economy. So the waste pickers are important part of the circular economy. Okay, so World Environmental Day 2025, we have launched this scheme, I think so. Okay, so 2.5 lakh waste pickers are there. Okay, we are going to formalize this sector. Okay, we are going to recycle this, recover is that. Okay, processing, all this we are going to do. So circular economy. That means a product is used, after it is not used, it is not simply thrown. Whatever we can utilize as materials we can use, plastic we can use, or any rare earth material we can use, we have to recycle it. That is what a circular economy is all about. Okay, so these are certain numbers, not be very much important. Okay, we are giving the kits. Kits means that hand gloves. Okay, look at the thumbnail. Have you seen? Okay, I don't think thumbnail was a clickbait, but I think I am delivering the content also. Okay, so kits will be given. They can gloves or safety shoes will be given, and there will be a Ayushman Bharat health insurance will be given. Safety devices will be dispatched. Okay, these are certain numbers are not important here. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, here also they have been validated. Okay, KYC has been done. Same thing. Okay, so numbers not important. Resource organization empowered. Okay, that means where they can get the resources that has been empaneled. Okay, so look at this. Who are the agency involved in this? The main important this is the social justice and empowerment. I told you this is an important part of social justice in our syllabus. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is involved, and Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs is also involved. So those two ministries are converging themselves and forming this Namaste scheme. Okay, and a subsidy of 23 crore has been already given out of this 350 crore. Okay, and this also will be convergence. Already we have a Swachh Bharat mission, so there will be convergence from this. Okay, then have this one urban local this one missions also there, that will be converged. So convergence is very important. Institution convergence, that means two ministries are converging, already existing stream is also converging. This convergence is also important watchword. You have to use it in mains level or in the interview level. Okay, so what you will do, you will not start a new scheme. Okay, when you're being asked to suggest something, don't say that I will start a new scheme. Okay, you will say existing scheme I will utilize the fund, I will converge the existing scheme for this particular purpose. Okay, understood. So roadmap, first and foremost thing, in enumeration, we are already doing it. Okay, we are creating an infrastructure for them. Zero fatalities, very, very important part of the scheme. Then we are making them also institutional, formal things. Okay, yeah, you can see this lady is happy with having an ID card. Okay, these are AI made, I have not taken from anyone. Okay, then this is what the summary of this. Okay, mechanization. Okay, it's called social security, Sanipreneurs. Okay, sanitation plus entrepreneurs. Demography I told you already 84.5% belonging to the so-called lower caste. Okay, these are the safety kits we are going to distribute, or already we are distributing. Okay, so this is what the important part of this scheme, Namaste scheme. Thank you for watching. See you in another video. Bye bye.